Good afternoon, Stampers. This is Debbie from Stampsnstuff, and I am an independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up, located in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. And I'm popping on this morning to show you a cute little Christmas shaker card. So for all of you that have shaker fears, we're going to take care of that problem today with a real easy one that'll get you into the mood of doing shaker cards, because they really aren't difficult, but most people get intimidated by them. So just a little housekeeping issues here. This month our host code is UXBF E2DG, and anybody placing a $50 order before taxes and shipping will get their choice of a free gift, and that would be either the best dressed note cards, and there are 18 notes and envelopes in here, and they are really cute, especially for coming up on the holidays. And then we have the little mini library clips, and I think there are 36 in there. So these little note cards, they are ready, and you just stamp them. These were done with the Best Dress Suite, so I just did them like this, and so put them in a little purse pouch and made a great little gift. So coming up for the holidays, they make a really cute little stocking stuffer. So those are our free gifts for the host code for this month with an order, and I'd love to be your demonstrator. And so if you are interested, check out the information on my website, which is right here. So, okay, let's get going. Also, the particulars on this card, the measurements and everything are all on the website. It's all ready to go live. All I have to do is just upload this video to the website, and then it'll go live. So about an hour or so after I finish this, we'll be ready to go. Everything will be on the website, so you don't have to worry about taking down measurements or anything like that. It's all on the website. I think that's about it. So anyway, I'm anxious to show this card. I got the idea from Patty Bennett. She's my upline, and she has all kinds of really cool ideas. But the other day she did this little shaker card, and that's where I got the idea. This one is a little switched up from hers. I made some changes and everything. So anyway, that's where the inspiration came from. So thank you, Patty, if you're out there. So let's get started here. Okay, now this stamp set is, we're going to be using In the Pines by Stampin' Up, and it's a cute stamp set for the holidays, and it has all kinds of trees in it and thinking of you and season's greetings. So it can be used for other occasions other than just Christmas. And these are the dies, and the dies are really cool. See how this one has a cut out image? It has that die, and then it has your regular trees, and then it has just the outside of the trees that cut. If you stamp a tree, then you can also cut it out. So that's very versatile. And then some of our core die cuts. This is something that anybody starting out would want to get. These are the stitch shapes, and we will be using the oval, this largest oval, but these are something that is a go-to die for almost any card, so they're good to have in your arsenal. And then the Heartwarming Hugs DSP, that's what we're using. And this one is one that's on sale. It has all sorts of different patterns, and then on the back there are different patterns. So I chop them up when I get them, so it makes it easier for me to use. But anyway, that is also, they are 15% off this month of October. And then we can use, for this card today, you can use any embossing folder. I used the tufted embossing folder for my card. You can use Parisian Flourish. Any of the embossing folders would be great for it. So, okay, get my bits and pieces out here for our card. And we will get going. First thing, what we're going to do, I should have, this is die cut, but these pieces just fall out. I have a brush over at my die cutting station, and I usually brush them, and I meant to do that. But, you know, such is life. My daddy used to always say the road to hell was paved with good intentions. So anyway, this is the die cut, and what I'm going to do first is I have a cut piece of acetate, which is going to serve as the window, because with the shaker card, you don't want these little shaker bits flying out, so we have to, behind the die cut, we have to put our little window. So I'm going to use my silicone craft sheet. Now I'm just using just a little bit around the very outside there. I want to kind of spread this where it went on a little thicker, because I don't want it to ooze out. Okay. Now, where did my window sheet go? That's the only thing with these. You always end up hunting for them. Okay, we're going to set that aside to dry. And then there's two ways you can do this. What we're going to be using to build this up, here, see along here, there is foam around the outside edge, and that lifts up the top so that your shaker bits will shake freely. So you have to have them built up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do it opposite of how a lot of people do it. Now I'm going to take both sides of the covering off of this, because it makes it more pliable to go around an edge when you do it that way. But some people will put this, turn this over, put it around that way, and then put the shaker pieces in, and then put the backing on. So 6 to 1, half dozen to another, I guess. I like to do it from the back so that I can see how my front goes on, so that I don't have anything that looks cattywampus, that's crooked or anything, because I have a better gauge on it that way. I'm going to clip this. Now this is to hold those shaker bits in there. Okay. So what I am going to use is, you can use, you know, you could use glitter, you could use beads, just anything. And I want to put this on, but I want to be very careful that I don't get it all up on top of that adhesive, because then my top will not stick to it if it's got a ton of beads. Okay. Okay, and there is your shaker. So everybody that worries about shaker cards, this is a really easy one to do. And I love these. They are called foam adhesive strips because they tend to be just a little higher than most of the strips that you get. And rather than putting 2 layers on, I'd rather go with just one. So that works out good. All righty. Okay. I'm going to take my front of my card, and I am going to put the Designer Series paper. I love this type. Now, the ones that are on sale, there's, I want to say, probably about 20 of the DSP sets are on sale this month. So now's the time to jump in and get them. Okay, now this strip, this is embossed with the tufted embossing folder, so you can see that. I just love the embossing folders rather than just have a straight sheet of cardstock like that. That's kind of boring, but you add this to it and, you know, it puts your cards in a different realm. But with this, you need to put a little more glue because you've got a lot of nooks and crannies when you have an embossed layer. Okay, so let me get this. All righty. And I am going to take this and mount this now so that we can gauge our sentiments. So I'm going to put it right about yay. Okay. And we need to get ready for stamping here. Let's see, the inside I think is using the green also. So I want to get the envelope and the 2 strips and the inside panel. I'm going to get this ready. Now this strip, I did not cut it flush with the side. It just, well, yes I did. I lied. Don't listen to me. Okay. I'll trim this. You usually trim from the back because you can use the edge of the cardstock to keep your scissors straight. Okay. So we've got photopolymer, so let me get my foam pad right out there. Usually with photopolymer, we want to provide a little extra cushion because there is not cushion in between the stamp and the acrylic pad. Okay, so I'm going to take the shaded spruce. And what you want to do is just tap, 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 tap. Now, if you have a really big stamp, it's easier to take the pad and stamp it that way. Okay, and then you're going to go straight down, 1, 2, 3, and straight up. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to do the sentiment pieces now. This is Season's Greetings. Straight down, 1, 2, straight up. Thinking of you. Look, I've got, let me get a little bit of a baby wipe. I just noticed on that, whenever you notice ink traveling, you better go to the source and find it before it travels all the way through your project. Okay, now we want to go with Thinking of You. Straight down, straight up. Okay, we'll put these here. Then we're going to take the envelope front. We don't want to have any naked envelopes. And we want to put this right here. Straight down, 1, 2, lift up. Okay, and then this Season's Greetings, I'm going to take, oh, I don't have my chamois clean my stamp. Well, I'll have to use this. I usually don't like to use baby wipes because they usually have alcohol on them and it's not really good for your stamps, but in the interest of the video, so I don't have to go hunt. Okay, now I'm going to take the Season's Greetings in Real Red, and I am going to just stamp right here. Okay, and then on our scrap piece, I have already stamped Lots of Love at Christmas. Okay, so since I've got the envelope right here, let's go ahead and finish it. We have this on the front, and then I have a little strip here. I think it's, is it 2 inches? Yes, 2 inches. And that's usually good for a flap on your envelope. So what I'm going to do is I am going to just go with a little bead around the edge. And I'm going to put this flush up against the score of the envelope flap. The score, you want to put it just on that side of it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut the excess off from the back. Okay, that's the back of your envelope, and there is the front of the envelope. Okay, so now here, get this out of the way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mount this on the green. I want just a little bit of a green edge on both sides. The same with this. See, this card really comes together quickly. And it really is cute. And everybody loves shaker cards. Okay. Now, I want to measure this. I think this is 2 3/4. Okay, those ready. Then we will put our dimensionals on the back side so that they will pop up a little bit. We have a saying around here, when in doubt, pop it out. But your different layers, different textures, different colors, it all adds interest. Okay. Then I'm going to put this right on the bottom, flush with the DSP. And this one up here, flush on this side, on the top. Okay. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on the inside. No naked insides. That's been kind of the mantra around here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this off a little bit. Trim it on both edges. And then I'm going to go up and around just to kind of create a little bit of interest. And again, we'll put our dimensionals, and you always want to make sure you get one in the center so you won't have any saggy bottoms. And we'll just put this right there. And getting ready for the top here. Take my little handy dandy bow jig here. Let's see, I think, is that going to be, I think I'll make it just a little smaller one. No. Let me see if I can get that. Nails are getting too long. I need to clip them. Everybody always thinks long nails are good tools, but they are not. They inhibit you. Okay. All right. Where's my My snot dots. Oh, here they are. Okay. Fiddle faddle with the bow a little bit. Okay. Almost done. So now we are going to take our holiday rhinestones and we're just going to take some colors and we are going to put them here and there. You usually want to take odd amounts. And one on the top there. Okay. And there you have it. You have your card with your decorated flap, your envelope, and your card, and there you have it. So I appreciate you stopping by and hope you enjoyed this, and I'll give a shaker card a try. But they are really cool. Now this one has quite a bit more in it than the other, so it's just according to whatever you like. They tend to shake and make a little bit more noise when there is, well, I guess the noise level is about the same. Anyway, so hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you again. Have a great day. Be sure to check out the website and subscribe to my Facebook and check out the website for all the particulars on the card, and enjoy. Thank you. Bye-bye.